everybody. Welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. All right, today's topic is cheating husbands. What to do? Cheating husbands. All right, before we get started, I want to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all of the new viewers, all of the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, those of you who are new to this channel, I will answer your relationship questions. So at the end of the video, I'll show you a link where you can send in your questions, and I will either answer them privately through the email, or I will share them online with the collective, and it can be your decision. Now, those of you who are interested in these caps, they are available in my online store, and you'll find a link in the description. All right, now today's affirmation. And we do these affirmations to help with your spiritual growth. And here it is. I am full of energy and vitality, and my mind is calm and peaceful. All right? I am full of energy and vitality. You feel good in your body. And my mind is calm and peaceful. All right, people, let this affirmation be in your spirit today. Be full of energy and vitality. And we kick you off with the movement every day just to get your blood circulating. So, I am full of energy and vitality, and my mind is calm and peaceful. All right, let this affirmation be a blessing to you today. Now it's time for movement. All right, and today we're going to do some more neck movements, okay? All right, we're going to do 2 and 5 of each. All right, here we go. This is 1. Okay, we're going to go back and forward, and that's going to be 1. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, sit up straight. 4, 1 more. 5, all right, how's that feel? All right, now we're going to do this one. Going to look this way, and that's 1. Okay, now we're going to do 5 of them. All right, you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more. 5. All right, how does that feel? You know, I felt that all in here. Just to loosen all of that up. All right. Okay, let's dive into the message today. We did get a letter, but I did pull some videos just to get us started. So just look at these short videos, and then we're going to read the letter and talk about it. All right, here we go.
If your husband cheated on you and you're wanting to save your marriage, but do not know what needs to be done before you can give him a second chance, here is a checklist of what you are going to need before you proceed. Number 1, you are going to need him to find out why he did what he did. If he tells you he doesn't know or he blames things outside of himself, that's not going to help you, him, or the possibilities of the future of your marriage. He needs to know what his inner issues are before he can begin to fix them. Otherwise, he can never truly change and you will never feel content with him. Number 2, when he does know, you need to know what he plans on doing about it and how he is going to change. Beyond that, you must actually experience him taking action on his own plan. Number 3, how is he going to ensure that this woman or another woman doesn't pop up again? Now, all of this must be put into play before you give him another chance.
If you find out that your husband is cheating on you, there are 3 things that you must do for yourself. Number 1, be happy. This is the toughest part of it, being happy despite what is happening. Be happy. You are all you've got. You not get spare. 2, do not take the blame for his actions. Forget about the part where they say it's because of what you did or what you're not doing that your husband went out and hold your man. Oga, auntie, you cannot hold no man. He holds himself. Yeah, he does what he wants. Number 3, don't chase them about you. Don't turn to monitoring spirit. Don't turn to Usain Bolt, where you are pursuing husband that has side chick, or you are pursuing the side chick. Just leave them gently. I know it's difficult. I am not saying it's simple, but that's the safest and healthiest thing for you to do.
If you're in a relationship with somebody who's a cheater, they will always be a cheater. Marrying them will not fix them.
Cheating husbands. All right, you see what they said in the video? You know, one guy said, once a cheater, always a cheater. And that's what I believe. I don't believe they change. And I don't believe in second chances. But there are some of you who want to give him a second chance. And one of the guys in the video talked about a second chance. All right, but let's dive into this letter and see what she says. She writes this letter about an older married co-worker. I am 38 and this male co-worker is 62. I've worked with him for about 8-9 years. I looked at him as an older, nice man who cared about me and would give me advice. I talked to him about finances, about dating, etc. Until about 2 years ago, he told me he had a crush on me. Wow. Okay, he stepped out of bounds when he did that. At the time, I thought it was flattering. An older, financially career-driven man, owns real estate, established. I thought it was flattering, considering the downs I have dealt with. So I have a man in this caliber taking interest felt good at the moment. When he told me that I told him it was okay. Okay. So when he told you that he had a crush on you, you said, oh, I guess that's okay. And you felt flattered by that because of his status. All right? Don't, ladies, don't be fooled by a man's status. Okay? He's just a man and he wants what any man wants. Sex. Okay? All right. Earlier this year, a different coworker, a woman, told me at a holiday party that he was secretly in love with me. And once again, I was flattered. I started to flirt with him. And in my mind, it was all innocent. He didn't do anything overt, but just here and there would say things that I now realize was not appropriate. Yeah, because now he's getting, familiar. All right? So now he's coming out with those little sayings that are probably has a sexual overtone to them. Okay? All right. Fast forward, I started to watch you, and that's when my eyes opened wide about doing those kinds of things, engaging with married men, how you would pay for it, and just plain, it was wrong. And I realized I deserved better. You certainly do. Fooling around with a married man is a waste of time. Is a waste of time. Okay? So I stopped. I distanced myself, stopped having these chats with him, and stopped flirting with him completely. It's been about 6 months since I made this change, I am ashamed at even flirting with him. I understand it wasn't innocent and was very wrong, and I actually feel a little disgusted at him. I looked to him as a guide, almost, and he was just waiting to make a move. Absolutely. Feels almost predatory now that I look back. Yeah, now that you look back at it, now that your eyes are opening, you can see better. You understand? And this is good for you because you can see these people before they can even get started. Fortunately, at work, I have my own office, and there can be weeks where I won't bump into him. But recently, when I do, he has been forward with his advances. Listen, I do a walk every day from my home. I do 30 to 45-minute walk every day just to exercise, okay? And there was this married man that was out walking his dog when I do my walk, okay? So after a period of time, he just started, saying hello. Hello. I say hello. All right. Then, after a while, he started doing these cat calls, or whatever you call them, ooh, you looking good, ooh, things like that. I found that to be offensive. I found that to be very offensive, and I had to stop him in his tracks. He did it once or twice, and I saw that it was getting more aggressive with these hellos that he did. It wasn't a hello. It was more like, ooh, you're looking good. Ooh, things like that. Ooh, you're looking good today. Ooh, I like that. Things like that. So I stopped him one day. I said, listen, I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. Don't do that anymore. And so then he apologized. Oh, I didn't mean to offend you. I won't do it again. And he didn't. I see him walking. It's just a wave. He goes on his way. I go on my way. So when men get out of line, ladies, you have to put them in their places because it can get crazy. And plus, now you're on the job and he's making these advances. Okay? Because you accepted those little advances, see, men, they tend to go overboard with it. They don't know when to stop. They think because you don't check them right off, then that's their green light. And you don't mean that. You just, are hoping that they will realize that that's not respectful. But they don't. They don't. If they do it in the first place, they would keep doing it and be more aggressive with it until you stop it. You must stop it. Let's see what else you say. Nothing physical, but inappropriate comments about how I look good and how he misses me. I always just laugh it off and am very cordial professionally, but now that I see reality, I feel uncomfortable with the situation. Just to be clear, nothing ever physical has happened. No lunches or outings with him. Yeah, well, that's the next thing. I know he's going to try to take you out to lunch and everything else. But you need to stop him right now. Because in his mind, he thinks he's got a chance to have sex with you. That's what it's about. He thinks he has a chance because, you were very friendly to him before and he was really a predator. He was taking advantage of that situation. And now he plans to go forward with it. I feel as if I created this by my former flirting with him. No, you didn't create it. He was that way anyway. You can't create a cheater. he is a cheater. He's probably always been a cheater. So while I know his behavior is not my fault, I almost feel like I don't know how to handle this other than just avoid him and be cordial. No, you got to do more than that. You're going to have to tell him to his face and don't smile. Tell him straight, I don't like it, I don't appreciate it, and don't do it again. Okay? And you don't have to go into, you're a married man and you shouldn't be doing this. No, don't do that. Just tell him straight out, I don't like it, I don't appreciate it, and don't do it again. All right? Now you've told him. Now if he does it again, that's harassment. You understand? That's harassment. Yeah, he was just trying to see how far he could go with you. That's all it is. He's just trying to cheat. That's it. And unfortunately, there are too many married men out here who want to cheat. And I'm going to tell you why. Because these are not high-value men. You see, high-value men don't cheat. They have integrity. They are respectful. Men with morals and integrity do not cheat. They care about their families. They love their families. And they wouldn't do anything that would disrupt their families or to cause any kind of pain or embarrassment to their families. But men who do this are not what we call quality men. These are not quality men that cheat. The title of this video was Husbands That Cheat. What to do about husbands that cheat. It can be a hurting thing when you find out that your husband is a cheater. And it can be difficult, ladies, to overcome the hurt and the embarrassment. And what if he goes out and cheats and has other children outside of your marriage? Ladies, personally, I would not stay with a cheater. Because I believe, like the man said in the video, a cheater will always be a cheater. He'll always be a cheater because there's something inside of that person that makes him untrustworthy. He can't be trusted, you see. And that comes from inside of you. Inside of you. And unless that person, your husband, wants to change, I mean change from the inside. Not just tell you he's not going to cheat anymore. If he doesn't change from the inside, he will repeat it. Okay? So that's why I'm saying, ladies, I realize why you stayed with a cheating man. Because he probably holds the purse strings. You have nowhere else to go. You cannot support yourself. You see, so you're stuck there with this man disrespecting you at every turn. And like I said, a lot of these men have other families outside of you, other children running around. This is disgraceful, totally disgraceful, ladies. And you are better than that. You don't need to stay in situations like this. And that's why I always encourage you to have your own financial stability. So you don't have to take this. You don't have to sit and take this. And your whole life will be miserable if you're living with a cheater. He's never going to stop. And that's my opinion. My first husband was a cheater. He didn't stop the whole time that I was with him. Okay, I left. I finally got the strength up and just said, This is it. I'm out. And I left. But ladies, love yourself. All right? Love yourself so much that you will take your time before you choose a partner to wed. Okay? Take your time to get to know them, to know if they are quality men before you say I do to them. And what I mean quality, he's not a cheater. He's not a cheater. If a man cheats on you when he's dating you, he's definitely going to cheat on you when he marries you. Nothing's going to change. It's inside of him. It's inside of him. He doesn't love himself and he doesn't love you. Okay? I hope that you understand the message today. And I really hope it helps, because there's too many women out here who are being destroyed by this kind of activity. This kind of activity. Ladies, guard yourself from this. All right? And then you won't find yourself in these situations. And by chance, if you do, and you have your own financial stability, you can up and leave and take care of yourself. Love yourself. And if you have kids, bring them along too. You don't have to be stuck with a cheater. You don't have to be stuck with these cheating husbands. Leave them. Leave them. All right. Now, that's my opinion. And I know there are some of you who won't stay. You feel like you have to stay. You can't go. At least get on your spiritual journey so that you can find some peace, some calm, some happiness in that miserable situation. And it's got to be miserable when you know your husband is out cheating. Your husband, he's got a mistress somewhere. And some of them have a few, if they can afford it. Ladies, guard yourself and love yourself. And that is the key. Now, I really hope that the message today can help someone. Now, those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, here is the link. Send your questions to Miss Faye's World, YT, at hotmail.com. That's Miss Faye's World, YT, at hotmail.com. And try to keep your letters to one page. Just summarize your situation and ask the question. And if you prefer that I answer your question privately through the email, just put it at the very top of your letter, and I will comply. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. And to show my appreciation, I will be giving away a deck just like this one to one of you lucky subscribers once this channel hits 100,000. This is a 53 Oracle card deck from which I have been choosing our daily affirmations. This way you will have your own deck. So keep watching. I will be announcing the name of the winner once we hit that number. And good luck to all of you. I'd like to thank you so much for your comments and your letters. And a special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. And I wish you all well and much happiness. And I really hope to see you next time.